What is poppin' Saints? It is your boy, the SAINT. That be me, bringing y'all a new video for y'all. Hopefully y'all guys like this one as well. But actually, this one is gonna be an update to the previous video called "I Married a Monster," and in this one, it's gonna be an update from the boys I've been preached. And on this one, looking forward to it. I do like these guys. I like the commentary. Definitely looking forward to the day when I'm gonna get to do a video with them. But enough about that. Let's get into it.
Up watching, and I think it's important because it kind of contextualizes everything. So if you guys haven't seen the first video, we put that out just the day before, so you guys can go check that out. She got married to someone rather quickly. During that marriage, she ended up getting raped a couple of times, and then after that, her children that she had with this man, which I think we misspoke on, she had two children with this man. They ended up getting touched by the man. So she made a video about it. It went viral, and a lot of people were discussing it. But just keep listening.
Hey ladies, welcome back to The New Trophy Wife. Today I'm going to be sharing my story with you guys about how I went from being a single mom to a spoiled housewife in less than 1 year. And you can too.
When you know what you know and you listen to that, it's crazy.
Yeah. I had my first child when I was 17 years old. I intentionally got pregnant with my boyfriend at the time and basically turned into a child raising a child at the time. But if I think back about the kind of men that I was choosing, it definitely was a reflection of my lower self-esteem. My mom drilled into me, oh, go with the man that's going to be the best breeder. And I think society drilled into me to go after the thug, the street dude, the swag type dude, or whatever you want to call it. It felt so lonely, and it was sad. It was really sad. It was, I'd say, one of the lowest points in my life. And I realized that I don't want to do this on my own. I don't want to raise these boys on my own. I want a family, and I want someone.
The pattern is crazy. The pattern that many people fall for is wild, as usual.
Learning quickly that everything that glitters is not gold. I happened to come across Shira7 on YouTube, and she completely changed my life. And she basically taught me what a high value man is and what to look for.
Listen, we got to stop with that word. Too many people out here using that word not at all. It's like people have been so lost in the sauce when it comes to that word. They don't even know what that even means. They don't even know what it looks like. They don't even know what that. Just because, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, really made that popularized. I mean, it's always been a thing, but it's like, come on, y'all. Like y'all. Everyone's gonna have their definition of what a high value man is, and of course, you need someone to, someone who's actually been on this earth to at least give you some idea. But at the end of the day, what you're gonna say is what you're gonna pick as a high value person is gonna be your opinion of what you believe that person is, and hopefully, pray to God that it's the right stuff that you find to be of someone that is of that caliber.
You know Shira7 is?
No.
That's the drizzle girl. Or is it sprinkle?
It was
the original sprinkle.
If you're a woman and you're jealous and you're married, you married the wrong man. Sprinkle.
No.
Man.
No, she's not. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Remember when all the women were like, yo, if you gotta pay bills, sprinkle, leave his ass. Cause I could pay bills by myself. What I need him for, that lady.
Yeah. The sprinkle pandemic. That's what we calling it. The sprinkle pandemic. Almost had me do a sprinkle here. Like relax.
I tell women to cheat if this is your circumstance. If you're not cheating, you should be paying half the rent in this. You should be allowed to cheat and level up.
And this is your queen. This is your guy. This is the one. Y'all listen to this. I know why, because it's the whole, they say exactly what you want to hear, even if it sounds impossible, illogical in the female membranes, it makes sense. It's just something that even if it don't make sense, it makes sense. I get it. Continue.
So because of her, she wanted to become a trophy wife. Okay, social media got y'all fucked up.
Yes,
truly.
That's really that. That's self-admitted.
And just another detail that's really important here. She was with the father of her kids from 17 till about 24. Did one Christmas by herself and said, "I'm changing everything.
I'm done."
Okay, let's keep watching.
So I ended up taking my sister's advice and signing up for eHarmony.
See, it
And
sounded like you didn't even scout for a relationship in the proper way. You weren't looking for the right stuff. Maybe it was just I need some security, which is important. But you need the other stuff that falls into security as well.
I think the second person that I matched with was the man that I'm married to now, my husband. My husband and I have a 20-year age gap, and he was not the first older man that I dated. I actually dated someone like 10 years older than me. A lot of people have told me not very mature for my age, so someone 10 years older than me just wasn't a big enough age gap for me to vibe with.
Did she say someone 10 years my age wasn't enough of an age gap for me to vibe with?
Nah.
So she need.
Nah, that can't be right. I must be going deaf. I must be. I don't know. Maybe Mercury's in retrograde or something. Like this. Just I couldn't have heard that right. Right.
Needed someone much older, according to herself.
You needed that.
And so when I met my husband, I knew right away almost, and people say that, but it was definitely true. I know it sounds cliche. Just from our first date, it just felt natural. I felt like I just had known this person already. It was so comfortable. I think we both were kind of just dating different people at the time, and it's not good to put all your eggs in one basket, but we had a great first date, and I think he ended up asking me to be his girlfriend on the first date, and I said I would think about it. Then I had gotten into a serious relationship with somebody, and I ended up falling for the girlfriend trap. But that guy had really been investing a lot into me and doing a lot for me, so I kind of felt like I had to agree to be his girlfriend because he asked me multiple times, and I finally agreed. I could tell that he was really just putting up with my kids. He didn't really embrace them. And I just packed up my stuff and left. And it was crazy because the next day, my now husband, reached out to me and was like, "Hey, how are you doing?" And I told him, I just got out of a relationship, and I kind of told him a little bit about why. And he was telling me "Oh, those are my boys." And he had genuinely really connected with my kids, and he was not the kind of man that would just be nice to them to get to me. It was very genuine.
The day after.
That isn't even the most shocking part. She went on a couple of dates with him.
Only a couple. And just thought this can't go wrong. Only a couple dates, and you just turn into, oh my God, this is the one, this is the man's, listen, the one before broke, okay? That's a broke boy alert. We're on to something different. But don't you think you should, consider maybe giving it some time, some thought, normal stuff? No, because when a good thing come, boo, a good thing comes. Just the dating scene is all messed up. just the way people be thinking. I ain't gonna say we no more because I ain't throwing myself in this party. Nope.
And they already met the kids. They already vibe. They already vibe with the kids.
I don't know. Maybe this guy's Elon Musk. Maybe.
Okay.
Yo.
Sorry. No. I don't care. Victim blame, whatever. Okay, let me say this real fast.
No. Right? It might just be the case. He might be just just Elon Musk already got the whole like I don't know.
You're a parent. You're dating strangers. That's cool. You're not supposed to invite them to meet your kids. They're not even your partner.
After a couple of dates.
Oh my days. I'm sorry, but no. Okay. See, this is the thing. Everybody, remember last video what you said to me?
That kind of person did what they did and was trying to hide it from you. It's not because you didn't do your job.
She didn't do nothing.
And remember what you said?
How do you know though?
She just neglectly I like to believe that it's not her.
The truth is we don't know. We don't know.
We don't know. Whoa. See, that's why I'm like, you always gotta look at a relationship from both sides. You really do. You really just like of course, it's not like I'm saying the guy gets a pass. Nah, he terrible. That's not changing. But I'm just saying Like we can't pretend like her mind wasn't looking at relationships right in the beginning. Like, come on now.
And we don't. The thing. We see somebody who's victimized, and she's a victim, okay?
Yeah.
And there is no perfect victim, to be fair. She invited anybody into her life. You have young, very young children, and random men are meeting them within a year of leaving their father. You're already living with somebody else. Sorry, no. Sorry, absolutely not. And I don't care.
Oftentimes when you do that, when you do stuff like that, and you criticize people with kids, they're often gonna tell you, "Well, you don't know, you ain't got no kids."
Bitch, I was a kid.
No. Like, it don't take a firefighter to recognize a fire. You understand what I'm saying?
Message, like message, like.
It's not because I ain't got no kids that cannot recognize it with some red flags. I understand you people with kids. It's really like touchy to even comment on the fact that how you're raising your kids or anything like that. But we can recognize a red flag without having the kids. There's some things that are it's in the society. We keep saying that it's out there. Stop. Don't let anybody. It's your kids.
Told her he wanted her to be his girlfriend on the first date.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's another red flag.
That's weird.
So somebody wants to commit to you. They don't know your kids yet. They don't know your life yet. And they already want. You don't think that's bizarre?
That was something that stood out about him versus other men that I had dated, was he really embraced the fact that I had children because he wanted children. So, he was talking, my lease was going to be ending very soon, which is why I went ahead and moved in with Mai.
And before people start saying it like, oh, I never dealt with that and my kids turned out all right. Oh, it was never a problem for me, because for me, I chose right. That's not to say that all of them are going to turn out this way, but it's like if you know a car is already about to fall apart, you trying to really buy the car? Unless it's hard times. Are you really gonna buy the car?
She moved.
Well, no, she's already breaking up with the guy because she don't want to get. According to her.
I told my husband, I was like, hey, it was so embarrassing to admit, but I was like, I need a place to stay because.
Okay! Did you? Okay! Okay! That's what I caught. You don't even need to play the rest of the video.
We're going to play the rest of it. So let me get this straight. If you as an individual want to be a hobosexual, that's none of my business.
Right.
Is it irresponsible? Absolutely.
Especially with children? Yes.
Dragging your 2 and your 4-year-old along with you, thinking that shit's sweet, and the man want to take care of you so it's cute? Nah. You're irresponsible, and you are absolutely putting these kids in danger. Yo, and you know what? People want to say victim blame this, and that. Man, listen, if you knew some guy ran a daycare and was letting strangers come by anytime they wanted to come take care of these kids, and those kids got diddled, you would hold that person running the daycare accountable.
100%.
This is the goddamn parents, the ones who are supposed to care for these kids the most, and they letting anybody in their life. They moving up with anybody. No. And she had a YouTube channel promoting this shit. She's saying this shit with a goofy fucking smile. Telling us.
That's what I'm saying, man. You always got to see the flip side of people. Because, wow.
Other women how great it is and giving them tips on how to do this shit.
Yeah. Like she said it out loud.
No.
And didn't hear herself.
No.
And he was saying, well, if you're going to live with me, it's going to be as my wife, not as my girlfriend.
Tout de suite? Tout de suite?
And you're okay with that? And you okay with that? I mean, you already irresponsible already. You might as well just go to the shelter. Like you gon'... Okay.
Weak.
Ta houlette et ton bâton me rassurent. Tu dresses devant moi une table.
And the crazy part, on her channel, She made a video about it too. Hey God, I don't know what to do with this one.
In 1 week?
1 fucking week, my guy.
Not even a week. 'Cause she was talking to this guy the moment she broke up with the other dude. She didn't even move
The
out.
day after. Est-ce que vous comprenez?
She said, I'm about to be homeless. He said, you better be my wife.
This is crazy.
So you didn't accept being his girlfriend on the first date, but you just gonna be... Hey, yo, you know what?
And I was like, well, how spontaneous are you? And he laughed and he said, very spontaneous. I was like, right. So we started entertaining the idea of getting married immediately. So I'm going to go and get the wedding ring. We were talking about getting married like the next week.
Next week.
Yo, she about to be homeless with 2 kids, and she talking about, I'm gonna go get a wedding ring.
This crazy. Hey, I don't know what it is. Disney, I don't know if it's Disney that got you fucked up like that. I'm gonna find my Prince Charming in a day. But this is crazy. Like, nobody.
What single mom did you see on Disney?
Nobody.
What
nobody,
Rapunzel did you see?
It's not even the single kid. It's finding the Prince Charming that's gonna save me out of my situation. It ain't really got to do with the single kid.
Like, you are not looking for love. Just be real. You are not looking for a husband. You can just say that. It's I mean, you ain't gotta say it to him. At least admit it to yourself. To your audience who you are coaching to act like this. Like you could tell them the truth. Like because we live in an unaccountable world nowadays. That's just what it is. You know, relationships, that's why they go sideways nowadays. That's all it is. That's how it operates. I get it. National Geographic. It's just how the world works. That's all it is.
It's always like it's more like the knight in a white armor that's gonna come up and swoop me up. I don't even know, like.
But if you got no kids and you want to be this fucking stupid, that's your business. And I'm not. You want to go? I think it's still fucking stupid, but that's your business.
That's crazy.
You got kids. None of this shit ever be acceptable. Sorry. No. I don't care what you say. They did.
Hey, look, because I already told y'all from day one in the last video, kids are priority. Number one. There is no in between or above that. Kids are number one. Just period. And if you are okay, and if you are doing actions that put that in jeopardy, you're already failing as a parent.
Didn't ask to come into this world.
As a person,
You decided to do this consciously. You made that decision with somebody. So you know what? A lot of shit that you may want to do because you like it, you need to start thinking 3, 4, 5 times about it because they around.
My girl, you don't have any friends that told you that was a bad idea?
Her sister's the one who put her on that Share 7 garbage.
You don't have any people around you that told you, like, hey, shit, sis, you're moving too fast.
Right, like,
pump your brakes.
No,
slow.
said, it don't take a firefighter to see a fire. It don't take a marine biologist to see a tsunami coming. It don't take a weatherman to tell you there's a tornado right in front of your face. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no, nobody around you.
No.
You have to surround yourself with people that are gonna smack you upside the head. You might not like what the fuck they say, but at least they're gonna hold you accountable. Yo, right there, you messed the fuck up.
Her sister's the one who put her on this path.
I went and got his ring, and the next time we talked on FaceTime.
See, the sister can't even. The sister just the sister. It's not like she the one that forced her to be on it. It's not like she the one that forced her. She had to make the conscious decision of, you know what, I'ma do it. Not she gonna make me do it. I'm gonna do it. Can't even let the sister excuse go.
I was like, I did something. He was like, what did you do? I was like, I got your wedding ring. I had really bad habit of like spending money. And I was like, if I don't get the ring now, then I'm not gonna get it. So I went ahead and got it. Well, let me rewind. So then after that,
Have a really bad habit of spending money. Just gonna walk past that like I didn't hear that. No, you're not. And I ain't even saying that that's a bad thing. Listen, I mean, it is a bad thing, but you should definitely change that. I'm just saying that, listen, I'm human too. I ain't always been the best with money. But, come on now. Come on now. Alright, y'all. So, sorry, I had to take a little quick moment. But just wanted to introduce, hey, my auntie's in the cut. But don't worry, they can't see you. You're good. I already know how you are. I don't want to be seen with nobody. I don't want nobody to just know me. But shoot, go on ahead and say hi to them.
Hi.
So cute. All right. But, so pretty much, because I'm going to edit all this part out. So pretty much, the video that I'm watching, it's about pretty much this woman who was in a very bad relationship, married to this terrible guy. But the thing is that these two guys that I'm watching, they're discovering that this woman has poor taste in knowing how to choose people. She was also homeless, had 2 kids and everything. It was just.
I think it was like the next day something told me to go online and check my eHarmony profile. So I went on there and I saw he updated his picture and I was like, oh no, this dude is playing around. Like, I'm glad I didn't spend a whole bunch of money on this ring. Like, he was just playing, and I screenshotted it and sent him a picture and I said, it doesn't seem like we're on the same page. So
Let me get this straight. Dude said he wanted you to be his wife,
It was still on the Harmony.
and you found out that he was updating the shit like he's still talking to other people, and you still married the man.
And you still married. That's a W husband right there. W pick. One of the best. Wow. Just, you might as well just draft. You might as well just say you got yourself a Tom Brady.
I'm serious. I am going to marry you, in caps. And I think that evening he like ended up going and buying my ring. And the ring that he got me is not the ring I have now. It was a nice ring, but I said, it's not about the ring, it's about the marriage. And I definitely think that that's something that you ladies should keep in mind, is that if a man is going to propose to you, don't make it about the ring, because that can really turn a man off and make him think that that's all that you care about is having a big ring, when it's more important to have the marriage.
I think it's more important to have the relationship. I think it's more important to have time.
It's more important to have safety for your kids.
I'm pretty sure if I opened up my fucking Instagram and said hey to somebody, some crazy person's probably going to say yes. Probably more important to get to know them first.
So we ended up getting married the next week. Everybody was shocked. I randomly called my mom, my grandmother, hey, I'm getting married in a few days. We got married at the courthouse because I told him I don't need a big wedding. I'd rather spend that money elsewhere. Becoming his wife, a man would want to take around his colleagues. But yeah, I know it's kind of a interesting story, but I also helped 2 of my sisters to get married. They both got married in less than a year as well. So I'm really good at knowing how to get women the ring.
Oh my God.
Okay.
You can get them the ring, but you can't let them stop your homies. You can get them the ring, but you can't secure your kids. You can get them the ring, but you can't even secure your own safety. But it don't matter, because they married anyway. Okay, for sure.
First, I was just angry because I think kids are raised in these environments. Now I'm just sad because kids are raised in these environments. And there's literally nothing most of us can do about the fact that, there's no license to be a parent. There's nothing. Any of you crazy motherfuckers can have kids and put them in all kinds of situations. And then if they get violated, then all I'm supposed to say is you guys are victims and that's it. And I can't question what the fuck you were doing as a parent. I can't. Apparently, that's the world that y'all live in. You know what? I don't give a fuck about that world. It's a dumb fucking world. And you're a fucking idiot too. Yes, you're a fucking idiot. If you're not willing to critique parents who don't care about not putting seatbelts on their kids, leaving their kids in the car, leaving their kids with random women they've never met, and don't even think twice about it, living and moving in with you, then something wrong with you, in my opinion. Those kids didn't ask to be brought in this world. The least you could do is try to protect them. I'm not saying you got to be perfect, because sometimes things happen to our kids, and it's not your fault. Sometimes that's the case. And even this happening to her kids, it shouldn't be okay because she made dumb fucking decisions. But goddamn, if you don't want to get robbed, is it too much to say, hey, close your door? She didn't even do that. Like, there should be a bare minimum threshold that you have to meet, and I think that's the way the law works as well, before you can be criminally charged for not taking care of your kids. You left your kid in the car, we find them just before they pass away. Can we not ask the same goddamn questions? Should you not be held liable? And you invited complete random fucking people.
Within a week.
Moving into, you don't know them. And then you want a Pepe Frog, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Like, cut the shit, man. I'm not saying parents gotta be perfect. Goddamn, my mom wasn't perfect, my dad wasn't perfect. Most parents I know are not perfect. Nobody asking that. But did she even do the bare minimum? Be honest.
Like, did she even care? The way that she moving, acting, she don't even care, bro. She just don't. It's all about herself. Like I said, she is not looking for a husband. She is looking for security. And there's nothing wrong with wanting security, but just when you're only focused on one aspect of it, you're going backwards. You're moonwalking with no turning signals. Like you just
Now people DMing me all this bullshit about victim. Shut your ass up. And you know, most single moms I meet are very responsible. In fact, they go the opposite direction. They do everything they can to vet the people before they bring them in life. That's the ones I meet personally.
Hey, look, I was raised by a single mother myself, so I know I know for a fact there really is no such thing as an excuse to have neglectful bad parenting. There really isn't.
I'm sorry. I have to look at the opposite and say you guys are fucking idiots.
It's like it gives a bad name to single mom. You know, there's a stigma with single mom. Just especially right now with the red pill and stuff like that, they're always blaming that. Oh, you made the wrong decisions. You made the wrong decisions. You know, yeah, we have to highlight the ones that are doing the good ones. You know what I mean? That's how I've been raised. When someone doesn't do good, you tell that person. That person needs to know that they fucked up. No matter how hard the situation is and how messed up the situation is, the person has to know that they mess up. And we keep going in.
Like I said, we have an accountability problem. Continue.
In a situation where we don't talk about those things because it's difficult, because we don't want to, but she's already having a bad time. Yeah, but it's part of it. It's part of it. Every time, I feel like every time I fuck up, I have no sympathy from the people that are telling me that I fuck up. And they shouldn't. Reality is they shouldn't. If I fuck up, it's going to be hard, but you got to let the person know. And we have to have these discussions, these hard discussions. It's not easy. I understand it. But if we would stop talking, stop moving every time something is difficult, this world is not going to go nowhere. And we're going to keep on repeating the same mistakes all over again. It doesn't exclude the fact that some shit happened to the lady. And that man is a terrible, terrible man. But you also have to ask questions and hold people accountable where all the steps met. You don't understand it's difficult to be a parent. It is. By God, you have to at least try. But here talking about the door was not even locked. The door was not even locked. Bitch was right open.
There was no door.
There was no door. There was no house.
Apparently.
There was no fucking house.
And it's not like she couldn't give her kids a house. She said she had money. She said she liked spending irresponsibly. She wanted someone to take care of her. She didn't want to do it by herself.
That's why I couldn't let that slide. Because come on now.
So she's not even getting a relationship for the right reason. Sorry. No. Absolutely not.
Nada.
Stop it.
Good.
Yeah, I'm getting upset about this because I'm like thinking about kids being victimized because bitch wanted new Gucci bags and someone to take care of her.
That's crazy.
Fucking stupid. You as an adult want to make these dumb decisions? Hey, listen, that's your prerogative.
Right.
Trophy wife stuff have to do with it. Just take 2 seconds to think. When all you do is overvalue a man's ability to provide and take care of you financially and overcommit to you quickly without you really knowing them, then how do you expect to vet men? How do you expect to be treated like respect when you've come up and said, I'm a trophy wife?
Oh me, that's why when I first heard her video, and the first thing I hear is hello trophies. That already tells me where her mind is and how she views relationships is as materialistic possessions with no higher with just little to no just there's no other care in the world besides that. Like that's because other stuff goes into a relationship, especially a marriage with kids involved.
The way top men talk about trophy wife isn't some glamorous thing to be respected. Bitch, you know your place because I make all the money. And she was fine with that. She talked about changing all aspects of herself to mold to her man. Changing for a partner isn't inherently bad, but changing to the amount that she did to become some kind of object for this guy, yeah, sorry. Is it any surprise that a man that would grape you would grape your kids? Not to me. Multiple times. Why is that shocking to you guys? He's already violated the sanctity.
It's not shocking. Last video I said the same thing. You've literally already you just opened more boundaries to be crossed. So yeah, he's gonna think, let me push the boundary even further. I'm not surprised. It's just despicable, but I'm not surprised.
The boundaries of his wife and done it multiple times without caring for her well-being. He kisses her on the cheek right afterwards, moves on with his day, and does it again. He did it to her 4 times early in their marriage. So the moment the papers were signed, the moment they were behind closed doors, he started graping her. Why would I think a man like that wouldn't violate other women in his life? If he violated his wife, why wouldn't he violate his kids? Why is that surprising to people? That's like saying a man who beats random strangers on the street, I'm shocked he would beat his kids and his wife. Bruh, that's who he would beat the most. You know why they grape the wife? Because she's the most accessible, and it's the less likely to fall back on him. Who else is even more less likely to fall back on him? His kids. I don't know. Maybe because you guys have spent too much time online, so you hear these terms and you see it sounds cute, but you don't see what happens to people in real life who live these kinds of lifestyle.
I've seen them. It's not cute.
We have those ideas of trophy wives, okay, in East Africa. I saw what happened to those women. Those are the kinds of people who get AIDS from their husband, going around do whatever they wanted with prostitutes, and then bring it back home, and then she's never allowed to speak on it. Yeah. I see what happens to people who get married within 2-3 days of knowing somebody. It's very normal where I'm from. Hell, they do arranged marriages. Sometimes arranged marriages go up, and sometimes they don't. But bitch, not have this conversation. Because you guys get online and run these goofy fucking YouTube channels where you promote shit that's actually just dangerous. Yeah, I'll say it is. And this person, she's a fucking idiot. She's a victim, yeah. But she's also a fucking idiot. And it should be okay to say that. Oh, but I don't want to hurt because she's in a tender place. You know what? She don't really seem to care that much. I have a hard time understanding it.
It's like he's just saying exactly what I already said and what I felt. It's like it's just if two people like have already agreed, it's not like we know each other, so it's not like we had a conversation before this. Then it's obvious that something is up. Like, come on, people.
She's just broadcasting her kids' trauma. I said in the first video it was weird. Now I feel even less sympathy for her. Because those kids did not choose their parent to go shack up with some random fucking guy. They didn't choose to be the grape victim. And they didn't choose to have their parent broadcast it to everyone, so everyone in their vicinity, everyone in their city, everyone in their family knows that those kids have been victimized now.
Where's she from? DC?
I don't know.
We're in Canada. That's over the world. That's not even city no more. That's the world. That's internet. It's viral.
Yeah, her videos got more.
Every freaking body.
No.
I'm just gonna say this. That's the last thing I'm gonna say. Okay. In the video, you said that when you were 17, you had a kid by your boyfriend, and you wanted that at 17, and you were basically a kid raising kids. The way you're talking, you're still a kid. With the decisions that you're making, I'm just poor decisions with my money. You're still a kid raising kids. It's a succession of dumb decision. I was about to say not the smartest, but that's downplaying it. A succession of dumb decisions and fairy-like, princess-like, kid-like kind of thing. You're still a kid raising a kid at 24. Is it because you never had time to grow up? Because you had a kid at 17 that you're still perpetrating the same? I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, but there's definitely something there.
Yep.
I'm done.
She's still a kid.
No? Bruh.
He's not wrong. She still is that. Or at least she definitely wants to act like it.
Then quickly. Had 2 kids very young. Moved in with one guy. Didn't work out. Within a day, moved in with the next guy.
Within a week, got married.
Spending money recklessly. Yep.
I would have given the money to a kid and do some decision. They would have done better life decisions. I feel like. At least the kids I know. Yeah. That's crazy.
And I'll say this too, because you were victimized, there's people who are going to look for you because of that reason. And there's people going to look for your kids for that reason as well. Because people who are victimized are very likely to get re-victimized.
Mm-hmm. The cycle. If you don't fix or heal whatever it's in there that made you make those poor decisions, you're doomed to repeat the cycle.
Yeah.
So
and now you're in a situation where you're even more likely to want to be shacked up with somebody.
Because you need support. You need someone to hold you.
Because you have more kids. Yeah, I don't know. This is super sad.
Yep.
Well, y'all, hey, that's it for the video right there. Also got to give another shout out to my aunt, because she's just been patient, just trying to let me finish this video. And I appreciate you, auntie. I love you so much. You're my angel. You know that. But, peoples, saints, it has been your boy, the SAINT. I'm about to leave. But let me know what you guys think in the discussion below. And definitely the lesson is, don't be like this woman at all. Alright? Think with your head. Do the right thing. No Spike Lee. Do the right thing. Alright? But much love and blessings to y'all. Peace out.